Hey guys, it's Nicole and we're going to make the next card in the card series. I'm going to show you the products that we'll be using today. First up is this My Favorite Things a la Mode stamp that's called Sparkling Season. We're also going to just be using this ribbon from my stash. I don't know where I got it. I just had it on a ribbon ring in my room and it just kind of goes with the color theme. Then we're going to be using this Nestabilities Labels 25 die, and I got this one and this one right here from Joann Fabric on Black Friday. They were 40 off plus 30% off everything that you purchase, so I got them for $8 each, which is a steal. And had they had a few more that I wanted, I would have gotten a couple more. But, yeah, that's basically it for what... Oh, and then the only other thing that we're using is the Cuttlebug Swiss Dots die, or I mean embossing folder. And I also utilized my Bow Dabra, or Bow Easy, I forget what it's called, for the first time ever, but I made my bow off camera because it was my first time doing it. Okay, so let's get started. The very first thing that we're going to do is I've already die cut the paper, and this is Gina K cardstock, and I stamped using Memento Rich Cocoa ink, and we're going to be doing a monochromatic card here in brown and gold. So the first thing that I want to do is ink around the edges here, and I'm going to start with let's see, Antique Linen Distress Ink. So let me just put that on, and then we're going to do some distressing. So all I did was I taped this on using some washi, and that just holds it down really good. And you just go around the edges. So I like it to have a little more dimension, so I never just distress with one ink color. So I'm going to go one shade darker and use frayed burlap. So before we put those inks away, I'm going to use a little bit of frayed burlap to go around this piece of that looks good to me. Touching up a few sides so we can put that aside. Okay, so now just take your image off the die. Actually, put these on the side. Okay, so your image looks like that, and you have a really nice frame around it. Really good. Then the next thing is I'm going to just take a piece of computer paper, and I've already cut out a piece of cardstock that's the shape of the bulb in this Christmas decoration. So what I want to do is I'm going to take my Xyron label maker, or sticker maker, I'm sorry. Let me just make sure I have this. And I'm going to run it through here, rub it down really good so that there's plenty of adhesive on the other side. Then open it and lay it down there, sticky side up. Then I'm going to take some gold glitter and cover the image. And then what I like to do is I shake it and then I just pat it. That's why my paper is always folded over. So I press it down good in there. Then I'll take some tweezers and pick up the image. Give it a few flicks. I see a little blank spot. And that covered really well. Look how glittery that is. then just put the remainder of your... Then I also wanted to do the same thing with the bow, except for in this really pretty brownish goldish color. So I went ahead and already did that off camera. So you have your bow right there. And now I'm going to adhere both of these on to the image. That goes right there. Very cute. Just getting the excess glitter off. And that is going to be it for my main image. I entertained the idea of using some Copics on her, but I actually really just want the bulb to be the main part of what you're looking at in the front here. So I failed to mention our card is going to be a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card that opens like this. And I actually already put the outside cardstock on, and this is just some chocolate cardstock from Paper Tray Ink. And now I'm going to take, I need to find my tape. Hold on just a second. Okay, and now I'm going to take a piece of this ribbon and I'm going to tape it around this Swiss dot piece here. So I want to make sure it's fairly where I want it. And then I want to adhere this onto here. Just like that. And then my main image is going to go right over here, but on some dimensionals. Let me just find my dimensional adhesive. Here we go. It's going to go just like that. And then the okay, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue with a glue gun. And this is going to go, I would say, right here. Then we'll work on the inside of the card. So for the inside of the card, we again have just plain cardstock here. And just to add some of that glitter on the inside, I'm going to be using some of this glitter. Take those aside. Alright. And then I thought of also doing one strip of this, but yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it so that it matches sort of the pattern of the bow and the bulb. Okay. Then I'm going to just take that frayed burlap and ink the edges of this a little bit. I'll take some of the Memento Rich Cocoa ink and stamp my sentiment right in the center here. Let me just make sure it's laying pretty straight. There we go. Just as I hope your season sparkles. And that'll be adhered probably like this on the bottom so that I can write the sentiment in white gel pen up there. And that's the card for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks. Bye.